Welcome back, Internet. Still trying to stream correctly. Yeah! Now it's gonna work and everything's gonna be perfect. I know it. And the dog's gonna screw it up. That's right, I'm talking about you. How's that? Is this machine gonna fly? No, it's not, but we're gonna try it anyway because that's what we do. We try things. Even when we have no hope of success. Oh yeah, for those of you who have just joined us, I'm trying to build something that flies. That probably isn't going to happen, but we're going to do it anyway. So, right, this is Besiege. It's a game where you build things and then have those things blow things up. So my goal is to blow these freighter convoys up, as you can see right here. So I could probably build something that just goes on the ground, and I've got lots of cool things that do that. I've got my personal favorite, Death Truck, which is just this big wheeled thing with a giant rocket, several giant rockets mounted on it that you can shoot at things. It's pretty awesome. Poke Truck here is also good in its own right, but I'm not going to do those things. Instead, I'm going to try to build something that flies. And as I've already said, it's probably not going to work, but I'm not going to let that stop me. So, I've got it built here. Let's give it a go and see what happens. Oh my god, it doesn't fall instantly to the ground, but it does destroy itself. Okay, well, that's interesting, at least. So, better than I thought it was going to be. Let's give it one more run just to see. That is spectacular, frankly. Oh, and then it shakes itself apart. It's funny though, because it actually flies better and then it explodes. Beautiful. So what's funny about that is that it flies better without this propeller. Okay, so a couple of things that we might try here. There are these things called braces. You can just brace things up a bit. So I put a brace there. This is supposed to make them a little bit stronger, so I'm going to put another brace here. And now it almost certainly won't fly, but let's give it a go and see what happens. And it doesn't shake itself apart, and it does an interesting little roundabout thing. I'm surprised and a bit impressed with my own self there. Okay. Anyway, let's try that again. That's pretty cool. It flies. Yay! And then it crashes and explodes. Looks cool. Not what it's supposed to do though. Okay, so we need a way to steer it, among other things. You know what? Steering sounds useful. We're not going to do that yet. What we are going to do is put another spinning block. No, that's not going to work. First, we're going to put a pole. And then on top of that, this is almost certainly going to make it destroy itself faster. So, and really that's like half the fun of this game. And then we're going to put some big propellers on this one. Look at that. Oh my God, it's a work of art. Da Vinci would be proud. Okay. How does it work? Oh my God, look at that beauty. It's very nice. And then it's going to shake itself apart. No, it's just going to crash. Oh, okay, cool. That's enough of that. So, what we really need here, I think, is a way to control this beast. Some sort of control. How do we do that? I have no idea. Put a weight on it. That would give you control to fly it into the ground. Slider. I don't even know what that does. A slider? What does that do? Can't tell. So I just started playing this game today, and I got something to fly. Whoa. That's pretty awesome, but I'm still a noob, and I don't really know anything about how to play this game. But I'm trying to figure out how to make this thing steerable. So the first thing that occurred to me was in here, steering. Duh. Actually, this thing, steering hinge. What does this do? I think it allows you to spin things by pressing buttons. So it's just like these spinny things, except it only spins when you press the button. Right? So let's try it out and see what happens. So I'm pressing it, and it shook itself apart. How about that? You add that one thing and it shakes itself apart. Man, life of an engineer. So what I actually wanted to do was use this thing. So what this is going to allow me to do is turn this propeller. And the problem is going to be, I didn't want to do that. The problem is going to be that it only gives me 2 degrees of freedom. Actually 1 degree of freedom. And what I need, for those of you fancy physics people in the audience, is 2 degrees of freedom. So this will allow me to go this direction, which will allow me to steer left and right, but not forwards and backwards. But let's give it a shot. Could do something interesting. Oh, what? I can't put that on top of that? That is robbery. Robbery. Well, there goes that idea. How else could you steer this thing? I don't know. I'm going to remake what we had before, though. So one of the things that I don't like about this game is once you've got pieces and parts together, you can't really move them. And that's kind of a pain, because if you want to just, like I did there, insert a block in between these two things, you can't really do that without destroying everything and then recreating it. So hopefully that'll get fixed before it gets released. This is an early access game, so nothing is going to be perfect. It's still really fun, though. Wow, that is just magical. I love that. For 3 seconds, it is beautiful, and then it spins out of control into the ground. And it's much less beautiful on the ground. It's meant to fly. Okay. Okay, internet people. I think that's a pretty good first live stream there. I'm gonna just end it there. Built the flying machine. Next time, we'll fly the machine into the things and destroy them. Come back for that. See you next time.